What is good, everybody? It is your boy Cab back with the newest TP Metal Shop update, or Metal Shop update, now as it's called, on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for you guys. Now there is a DLC 17 item that is available in this week's shop update, but as you guys are about to see right now as we jump just straight into it, the DLC 17 item was actually here in last week's TP Metal Shop update at the same time. This may be a new trend that I'm personally not a fan of with the new producer and like dev team and how they handle things when it comes to the Metal Shop right here, because we saw this shoe Super Soul last week in the TP Metal Shop and this week in the TP Metal Shop, kind of similar to how we saw the Journey to the West costume multiple weeks in a row in the TP Metal Shop, which was something we really never seen before except for the Festival of Universes event coming around and having those festival costumes available in the TP shop the entire time that festival was around. But again, that is something that was started with the new producer that was put on to Xenoverse 2. So this may be something we see from now on when it comes to like new items being put in this shop. They may be in the shop for a couple weeks in a row for the very first time when they drop. But with that being said, we got the shoe Super Soul, which is very, very trash in my opinion, because basically it says once only when health is below 25%, restores all allies and your key by an XXL amount. Like, that's not even a good Super Soul to run in a team-based match, like a 2v2 or 3v3. That's just not good at all, to be honest with you guys. But moving on, there are some decent stuff in the TV Metal Shop this week. You have this Super Soul from Android 17. What it does is always activates key auto recovery mode. It lowers the strength of your key blast, of your melee attacks by an XXL amount, and lowers the strength of your key blast attacks by an XXL amount as well. Kind of making it, you know, not the greatest Super Soul in the world to use, due to the simple fact of how much it lowers your strength. If the strength wasn't lowered by that much and it wasn't that significant, I could see this Super Soul getting some good use, but the simple fact that the debuffs are that bad, not many people run this at all. Now this one right here is not a bad Super Soul by any means. Basically what it does is once only when locking onto an enemy, it temporarily removes ability to lock on/off, but always what it does is boost all attacks by a small amount, which is 5%, and then it boosts the amount of key restored by an XL amount, which is a 20% increase. So this is not a bad Super Soul to run on a Super Saiyan Blue or potentially Blue Evolution build, with how, you know, those two Awokens work now, since they were buffed, I believe, 2 DLC/updates ago. Now we also have this Super Soul Time for a Little Nap, which is a classic Super Saiyan Blue and Blue Evolution Super Soul right here. Basically, when the battle begins, you'll have sleep damage dealt to yourself, but for the whole battle afterwards, you'll have key auto recovery going on for the entire match with no negatives or anything along those lines afterwards. So that is not a bad Super Soul either. Now moving on to the artworks, guys. Once again, no new artworks this week around. Just very, very surprising, man. It seems like they're saving everything for the STP medals, and we still haven't even gotten the STP medals, even though they were supposed to be out in June. Just saying, it's June 30th, the last day of June when I'm recording this video. But these are the artworks available. There's some decent ones like this one, Goten and Trunks, I really like. This story screenshot is absolutely fire without a doubt. There are just, you know, some overall decent ones. I like this one. It's a very old one, but if you haven't gotten it yet at this point in time, I do have it on PlayStation, just not Xbox. I don't buy these so you guys can see what's available on a week-to-week basis. If I were to buy it, they would no longer appear in the shop. So those are the new artworks, or the artworks available this week around. In terms of CC mascots, if anybody is interested, whoever could be, you know, these are the ones that are available for you. In terms of gifts, we got the Swimsuit 18 gift. If you have not gotten this before, you can unlock the swimsuit version of 18 for the custom partner. We got the Demigraw gift to unlock Demigraw as a Crystal Raid boss playable character, and then you got gift 3 for Goku to unlock the final DBZ gi for him as well. And then moving on finally to skills. In terms of skills, really not much is here that is like noteworthy. I mean, Sword of Hope and Divine Lasso are ones that don't appear the most, I guess you could say, in the TV Metal Shop, and they are available this week around. But in terms of like dual attacks, we got dual Divine Lasso, dual minus Energy Ball, and dual Prominence Flash as well. And that's pretty much everything that is worth even mentioning in this week's TP Metal Shop update, or Metal Shop update. Like I said before, it's just still weird to say that and even see that not have the TP Metal right in front of the metal right there. It just seems odd, considering that's what we knew for over 7 years on this game. But let me know you guys' thoughts on the Metal Shop update this week around, if there's anything that you will be buying. I mean, honestly, if you've been playing the game for a long time and been kept up with it consistently, things like that, I would not say there really is anything worth buying this week in the TP Metal Shop. But if you are someone who is maybe newer to the game, hasn't had it that long, maybe you don't got some of the super souls that I went over, maybe you don't have some of those artworks that I showed, then I could see it definitely being something that some people can get excited for. But again, that's mainly for those who are somewhat newer to Xenoverse 2 at this point in time. So let me know you guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Until next time, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.